super duper secret garden. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yo, guess what? Well, there's no guess to this because you can see the image right here as well as my hand. I did a magic trick there. Did you see that? Okay, no I didn't. But anyway, listen. J.D. Robb's in-depth book is out, which is titled Vendetta in Death. Book number 49 in the in-depth series, featuring homicide lieutenant Eve Dallas. Urban fantasy, romantic suspense, sci-fi, all kinds of weird things going on here. Weird categories all blended together and meshed together since 1995. Yes, 1995 when the first book came out. Here we are in 2019. And the 50th book, Golden in Death, will be out in February of 2020. And I am excited for that as well. Because there was actually, before we get into this right here, but there was actually, her publishers did a competition, well not a competition, but they did like a little, I don't know, basically if you're fans of the series, they ask that you take a picture of yourself with your favorite in-depth book and send it to them because they want to put said collage of images on the dust jacket flap, the inside here, which we'll get into this one in a minute. But anyway, I put my picture, well, I submitted a picture, and hopefully they will pick my picture to be a part of their collage, because I'm a big, super duper fan of this series, as you guys know. I've been reading this series since, it's probably been 11 years now. I think it's 11 years, which is so insane to me how that works. But anyway, we are at book number 49. The last in-depth book of the year, Connections in Death, came out. Book number 48 came out back in February of 2019. So here we are. So what is Vendetta about? First, let's look at the back here. They recently redid the covers a little bit. They kind of change them up every now and again, but this is the newer style cover. So let's see what we're looking at here. Oh, first, there's J.D. Robb / Nora Roberts. I'm hoping this is a good one. Connections was okay. I don't think it was kind of okay. You know, the thing that I learned about this series, having read them for so long, is that I'm not always going to get the full character treatment of some of the characters. You know, not like I'm talking about not the principal characters, but like side characters, like who are victims or suspects who are actually innocent, that sort of thing. You know, they're like the one-off characters that are introduced per book. You know, sometimes I wish there was a little bit more to their story arc, but at the end of the day, they're just stand-ins. But anyway, Vendetta in Death. Here's check out the inside flap. What's going on here is their mirror images of one another. So it's basically the game of what does this image contain that this one does not, and vice versa. Cool stuff. I like these new covers that they put the puzzles in the dust jacket. So she calls herself Lady Justice, like an avenging superhero. Her disguises vary: a tall blonde or a curvaceous redhead. Whatever it takes to lure the men, she targets men who have done women wrong. Once they are in her grasp, they are powerless. The first victim is wealthy businessman Nigel McEnroy. By day, he runs a successful headhunting firm, but when his wife is away, he engages in another kind of hunt. His company's human resources department has already paid out settlements to a couple of his young victims, but they don't know that his crimes go far beyond workplace harassment. Lady Justice knows, and in one shocking night of brutality, she makes him pay a much steeper price. Now Eve Dallas and her husband Rourke are combing through the evidence of McEnroy's secret life. His compulsive need to record his misdeeds provides them with a wide range of suspects, but the true identity of Lady Justice remains elusive. And thanks to McEnroy, that keeps tripping me up because it's like okay. But thanks to McEnroy's multiple residences and extensive business travel, they must cast their net outside New York as well. It's a challenging case made even more difficult by McEnroy's widow, who reacts to the investigation with fury, denial, and threats. Meanwhile, Lady Justice's criminal crusade is escalating rapidly, and if Eve can't stop the vigilante, there is no telling how much blood may be spilled. Ooh, so it's basically this woman who is As it says, she's avenging some injustices done to other women in the New York area and evidently beyond. So this is going to be pretty interesting. And I can't wait to get into it. Like, I just ate, so it's like I've ate. It's just time for me to read. That's basically. I haven't read a book in about four or 5 days now. I kind of stopped. I gave myself a break from reading, but that was in anticipation of this. Anyway, that is it. Vendetta in Death, book number 49 in the E. Dallas in Death series. I'm never gonna stop reading these books. Never, never, never gonna stop. Even when they do disappoint. Never gonna stop. Even if they are formulaic. Never gonna stop. Anyway, I hope this one is a riot. I really want some more funny moments with Eve Dallas. Okay, well, we'll go. If you love In-Depth series, then please drop me a comment down below. I love connecting and talking to those who love the series as well. And we can just gush and gush and gush. And you know what? Another thing is, let me know what's your favorite in-depth entry. Because, you know, we have 49 books. I'm not counting the novellas as principal releases. We're just going on the principal releases, not the novellas. But we have 49 books worth of discussion. Anyway, drop it in below. See y'all later.